We're here at South by Southwest on the stage of the Valiente Awards, and I have with me Kieran Hannon, who's the global CMO of Belkin International, and one of the honorees this evening for the Valiente Awards. Welcome.
Thank you, John. A real pleasure to be here.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I appreciate you making the trip.
Of course.
At Springbox, our focus is to create shareholder value for our clients. And as a CMO who is trying to do that for your companies, what's the role of a CMO in creating shareholder value?
Wow, I would say it's paramount, because if you create shareholder value, it means everything else has been successful. At the end of the day, right? It's that laser focus. So it's being prudent with the dollars you spend. It's being efficient and effective with how you target. And at the end of the day, it's doing the right thing for the consumer. If you're doing the right thing for the consumer, everything else will pay off.
Mm-hmm. And as a CMO, what in particular are the metrics that you're trying to drive that contribute to the overall value creation?
So there's a number of metrics, but the one as a company, as an organization that we look at across all of our brands, we have 4 brands in our portfolio. We've got Belkin in the peripheral accessory space. We've Linksys in networking, the premier networking brand. We've Wemo in the smart home space, and then Fin, which is our latest baby, in the water leak detection space. Regardless of where they are in their history, 35 years old to 5 months old, NPS, the Net Promoter Score, is a universal metric that we look at as a company. And that really helps us understand, after 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months, yearly, and so on, how well each of our brands and our products are doing in each of the brand portfolios.
How much of a focus is growth for you as a component of creating shareholder value?
So growth by itself can be both healthy or unhealthy. So we focus on growth as a healthy aspect, understanding what the ROI is on a product launch, if products can be sustainable, and if they roll up to a portfolio, a category underneath. So we just don't bring products to market for the sake of bringing products. We bring products to the market that really deliver a unique customer proposition. We connect the dots between the experiences they want and the devices that they have. We fill that gap for them. So we bring about 300, 350 new products to market every year. But there's a real strong laser-like focus on winning down to the products that really will make the most difference in consumers' lives.
You're obviously a technology company, but how important is technology for marketers today for embracing and engaging with customers?
It's mutually inclusive, right? So, a lot of people talk about, I'm a digital marketer, or I'm some kind of marketer, and you got to take a step back. That would be akin to, 20 years ago, saying I'm a TV marketer versus a radio marketer. Everything's digital today. All of our consumers, it's a digital life. And so we're digital first. We don't use the title digital in our company. We're digital first, and then we pull out from there. So understanding the journeys that people undergo, whether it is through classic marketing or even in ways today through their app for the devices that they have, right? So Wemo, we help people understand other experiences they can have with Wemo with the device that they have. So it's all about discovery and helping people understand the biteable moments, and then when they sit back, the longer journey that they want to go on.
You're being recognized this evening for your excellence in customer experiences and connecting them in a very holistic way.
Yeah.
How did you organize to make that happen?
So I've been with the company 5 years. When I joined the company, we were very decentralized and regionalized. We actually had designers sitting in 11 different functional groups. So what we started to do is bring each of the functional teams together around one mantra. And then we brought the brands together. So we put people focused on each brand rather than across all the brands. And so we've gone from very decentralized, regionalized to very centralized, globalized structure. Technology is a major part of that. So one of the things we did is we implemented an upgrade to our digital asset management system and to our marketing resource management system. And so we bought an Adobe Experience Manager platform to help us achieve that. So we use technology to help drive effectiveness and efficiencies so that we as marketeers are spending most time in the field with our retail partners and our consumers. We're constantly doing research. We even have our own qualitative facility on site in our building in Los Angeles headquarters. So we have consumers coming in all the time looking at products we have in the market today, how we can make them better, new products that we're prototyping, marketing communications materials, packaging, our UX, what's our UX like and how is it filling the need? So we're constantly, voice to customer is very important.
And it sounds like marketing is involved from kind of beginning to end in that customer experience design.
Right, 100%. And 100% meaning everybody in the company is laser focused on the voice of customer, doing what's right for the customer, and by doing that, then everything else makes so much sense.
Tonight we're celebrating the attribute of courage and its importance for being a change agent. How do you view courage in your professional life?
I think people say you got to have courage in your convictions. I think that's one part of it. You also got to have courage for your team and your colleagues, because you don't win by yourself. You win as a group. So I think it's real important to understand what people's motivations are and what they want to achieve themselves. For instance, we have a great designer who's very much focused on web design, and for Consumer Electronics Show, we understood she wanted to grow and expand her capabilities, and we said, here's a great opportunity for you to do something physical on the show floor that you're used to doing in a digital environment, and she did incredible. So this is somebody helping them, support them, and giving them the opportunity. So by courage, it is really helping others succeed.
And when you're courageous, sometimes you do things that don't always work. Right?
True.
Give me an example of a do-over you would like to have, or something that you've learned from recently.
Wow, a do-over. We fail fast, we fail quick. We track all of our product review ratings very closely on all the e-com sites, as you can imagine. And if a product doesn't achieve a certain level, then we might pull it out of the market and take a step back and redo. So fortunately, we haven't had many of that this year. I would say to double down when the momentum's really flowing very well. We've in the past sometimes achieved something great and then we haven't continued to go through, because now we're on the next thing. We used to say products escape the company, we don't launch them, they escape. So we're doing a much better job now of our go-to-market strategies and doing less with more. But more meaning more effort behind a less group of products, less number of categories. So we're really driving those halo stories.
Yep. If you were to give other CMOs 3 tidbits of advice on how to drive better customer experiences and embrace technology in that process, what 3 tidbits of advice would you give?
Number one, you got to live the product, you got to live the consumer. You got to be in their shoes all the time. So being out, don't stay in your ivory tower and work on PowerPoint presentations. Get out into the field, spend time with the retailers, spend time with the consumers, spend time in social media. I spend a lot of time just going through all the various feeds, how people are interacting. I respond, we talk, we get great ideas. So be open, have an immense curiosity. I think that's step one, having the curiosity. Step two, surround yourself with people that you trust, but you let them do what they need to do. Don't drive them, let them drive you, what they need from you. I think that's very, very important. And then third is be realistic about what you can accomplish. Our founder CEO, Chet Pipkin, has a great saying, we can do anything, but we can't do everything. So a lot of our job is saying no to things, but you got to give people the reason why you're saying no. It's not that it's a bad idea, it just doesn't fit with the strategy that we're undertaking right now. And it might make sense in a year's time. So it's that education and having the ability to take a step back and start really building the business the way it needs to.
I think that's the 7th tenet in the CMO manifesto.
There you go.
We can do anything, we can't do everything.
Exactly.
So we've got to be intentional and focused.
Exactly.
Well, thank you for coming and sharing
your
insights. I appreciate it.
A real pleasure. Thank you, John.